Disney, Sony, what are you doing? I don't know all the details surrounding Disney and Sony's relationship problems, but here is my understanding of the situation. In 2015, Disney and Sony made a deal so that Spider-Man could start appearing in the MCU movies. Sony would still own the rights to the character and make money from any of his movies. I think Disney got like a 5% take from that. Now, we just got Spider-Man Far From Home, and that is now Sony's highest grossing film ever. Disney feels like it's a little thanks to them, and it is. Sony is absolutely riding Marvel's coattails in this situation. So Marvel wants them to share a little bit more of the earnings. Sony's refusing, and thus they are pulling out of their deal with Disney. However, Disney does not need that money. They are literally the biggest media company in the world. So, to sum it up, Disney's being greedy and Sony's being stupid and childish. I made a video with my friend on our channel when we first learned about it, but we spent the entire time bashing on Sony. Then I went home and thought about it more, and Disney's hands are not completely clean. I was just so quick to lash out at Sony because I have no sympathy for the company that made the Emoji Movie. I have no sympathy for the company that demonetizes and takes down the videos on my other channel. I have no faith in Sony as a movie company. I feel like I can count the number of Sony movies I like with my fingers. I think it's a miracle that Spider-Verse got made. Not to mention the fact that they made Venom a few months prior. So I guess that balances out. There is an email leaked from Sony president Amy Pascal, and I took this graphic from a Dorkly video. This email is ridiculous, it's unintelligible, and by the way, she did write it in all caps. This wasn't something they did as like a stylistic choice. It was just in all caps. This is probably just the Sony hating me talking, but I believe Sony's probably thinking really highly of itself right now because they just made Venom, and it wasn't good, but it made money. Then they made Spider-Verse, which was good and won the Oscar for Best Animated Film of the Year. And then they made Far From Home, which is now their highest grossing movie. I bet they feel pretty invincible right now. Boy, are they in for a surprise. Did you hear that there's a petition starting to have all the people who were going to raid Area 51 raid Sony Studios instead and demand Spider-Man come back? It just goes to show you that these big companies don't care about their audiences. It doesn't matter to them that people like the Tom Holland Spider-Man. It doesn't matter to them that the most recent Spider-Man movie ended on a cliffhanger. It's all about the money. Man, the balls in the PR department right now. I really want to know what they're going through. What did these companies think was going to happen? Does Sony think it can really make money with their own standalone Spider-Man movies? Does Sony seriously think that we can go back to not having Spider-Man in the MCU now that we've had a taste of it? I got the solution. Sony won't give up Spider-Man. Disney can just buy Sony. Don't make them do it, Sony. They have the power. Jesus, that edit I made a few weeks ago kind of has a different meaning now. And poor Tom Holland, he's like the child in this Disney-Sony divorce. Does he blame himself? I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want another Amazing Spider-Man fiasco. I can't deal with that again. If they go for another reboot, they're gonna show Uncle Ben dying again. It's gonna be so bad. Bottom line, I hope this all gets resolved because I love Spider-Man, I love the MCU, I love Tom Holland, and I want to see them all succeed. Hopefully these companies can come to an agreement, but until then, bring on the memes. There's gonna be so many memes. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all later.